princess, and the more and more you smoke that cigarette, the more your breath gonna smell like hot African wolf knuckles. Sister, you gotta throw that cigarette away. The Most High's not dealing with that. He didn't create you to have stinky tobacco breath, man. Right? Bring this out. Isaiah 58:1.
You don't know anything about my culture.
We're gonna show you what we're doing. We're gonna show you what we're doing. Bring this out.
Dino. Ha! Dolo! I'ma teach the gospel till they have to come and kill me. I say I'ma teach the gospel to the world and they kill me. I'ma teach the gospel, hope my people really feel me. I hope they really feel me. I can see everyone that's trapped inside idolatry. You can tell, you get talked about without material. Y'all too cold to y'all brother, y'all venereal. Straight sweeps 12 outside, they like beat beat. Put you on a curb, nightstick, they try to beat me. Running too fast, road runner, I'm like meet me. Esau out here selling fairy tales, he like Tinkerbell. Take your finger out your butt, now how your fingers smell. People want support, but want support, get it out my face. The Lord, they made a covenant with the flesh, now how that rainbow tastes. I had to separate myself, the world not my place. Oh, Israel, wake up, let's get it out the way. Oh, Israel, wake up to the words of Yah. Better follow them commandments, or you fence to die. I could read it straight up out the Bible, I ain't gotta lie. That is something you can't really hide, or you can't deny. That is something I take to court and I testify. They got Twitter fingers on that phone.
Let me get the book of 1 Samuel chapter 4 verse 5, man. Right? Let me get the book of Ezekiel chapter 25 starting at verse 14 and then jump to verse 17, man. Right? Let me get the book, man, of let me get the book of Revelation chapter 18 and start at verse 3. Right? Let's get it in that order.
This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 4 and verse 5. And when the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into the camp.
When the what?
When the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into the camp.
We out here to let you know, man, that it's Passover season, man. And the Most High is waking up his chosen people in these last days, man. And that the commandments has come back into the camp, man.
All Israel shouted.
All Israel what?
All Israel shouted.
Now we gonna be quiet out here.
All Israel shouted.
Hey, man, we gonna come out here and shout. We don't give a damn about what these heathens got to say, man. We don't give a damn about what they got to think, man. And their time is over with, man. So we gonna make sure that we shout they damn judgment, man. And we gonna shout to our people and bring them back to who they truly are, man.
All Israel shouted with a great shout.
With the what?
With a great shout. So that the earth rang again.
We want this earth to shake, man. Right? We want this earth to be rattling with fear, man. Thus said the Lord, man. Because he's coming back with vengeance, man. Read.
And when the Philistines heard the noise of the shout,
yeah, when these other niggas and eyeballs, man. I know you hear the words of the shout, man. Like, bring your ass over here, man, and come get your judgment, man. We not playing no games, man.
They said, what minute the noise of this great shout?
Right, and I know you're thinking right now, what are these men doing over here with carpets at the bottom of their shirts, coming over here with this great shout, man? How do you guys feel about slavery? You got 2 seconds to answer the question as you're walking by the men of the Lord.
Not good.
Not good, right? Has anything happened to the people who have actually enslaved the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? It hasn't, right? Right? So should something happen? Right? What if I came to your house, man, right, that you built from your hands up, right? And then I took my son, right, or my wife, man, kicked in your door, man, right? Slaughtered you, right? Took your wife, man, right? Ravished her, right? Then sold her into slavery and your children, and then me and my children get to dwell in your house. If you knew that that was going to happen, would you do something about it the moment that I kicked through that door? You would, right? How about you? You're going to let them? They said, heck yeah. You can't be a man and answer?
I'm a Native American.
You're a Native American on your father's side?
I'm a status American.
Is your father a Native American? Okay, so you would be an Israelite, right? What is your nationality? Who's your father's? What is your father's nationality?
German American.
German American, right? Let me show you what your nationality is in the Bible. Give me Genesis chapter 25, man. We're not playing no games, man. Right? And we're going to show you who you are, that you are royalty on this earth, man. Right? Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1, man. Right? Bring this out.
Verse 25.
Matter of fact, give me Isaiah 44 and 1 first, because she's more important. Bring this out.
Come on. This is the book of Isaiah. Chapter 44, verse 1.
Give me the book of John, chapter 1, verse 47.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant.
See, the Most High created 18 different nations. Right. Everybody that you see here right now goes back to a certain forefather. And the forefather of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans goes back to a man named Jacob, whose name got changed to Israel. Right? So Israelites, Israel is your forefather. Go ahead.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
No, he chose the so-called white man.
And Israel, whom I
Most High God has favorites, man, right? He has a favorite people. He has a favorite landmass. He has a favorite flower, right? He has a favorite animal, right? And guess what, sister? Right, sister? You're his favorite, man. Give me the book of 1 Corinthians, man. Right? Give me the book of 1 Corinthians, man. Right? Chapter 13, right? Matter of fact, give me 1 Peter 5 and 8. That's what I want. 1 Peter 5 and 8. So you are an Israelite, right? And we're going to show you how you have to operate as an Israelite, because you will be an Israelite, sister, from the tribe of Gad. Right? You see that? Right there. Based on who your father is. Right? From the tribe of Gad, Lord willing. Right? I'm just going off what you said. That's right, sister. Right? Now, where do we get these names called Native American? Right? Black. Right? Hispanic. Where do you think these names... You said what? Well, who put these names and terms on us? Well, we're going to show you, right? Through the Bible, which is your history book. Thus said the Lord. Bring this out first.
No, I don't.
This is the book of John, chapter 1, and verse 47, and it reads thus. Yahweh saw Nathanael coming to him, and saith of him, Behold, an Israelite indeed.
What is this, sister?
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
So, sister, you're an Israelite. Could you put the cigarette down for a second while you're up here at the house of the Lord? You're a princess, right?
Okay, but tobacco is my...
Oh, that's your thing, huh? Did the Most High say that we should be smoking tobacco? Right? Aren't you defiling your temple? Bring this out. 1 Peter 5 and 8.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8.
She continues to light it up. And this is the problem with our people, man. Right? They've learned all these habits, man, from our enemies, man. And they think that it's okay. To the point that she can't even put the cigarette down to hear her nationality, man. Go ahead.
Be sober. Be sober.
Be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Right, and the devil is a so-called white man that the Bible speaks of, who created, right, that cigarette that you're smoking right now, right? Sister, you are an Israelite princess, and the more and more you smoke that cigarette, the more your breath gonna smell like hot African wolf knuckles. Sister, you gotta throw that cigarette away. The Most High is not dealing with that. He didn't create you to have stinky tobacco breath, man. Right? Bring this out. Isaiah 58 and 1.
You don't know anything about my culture.
We're going to show you what we're doing. We're going to show you what we're doing. Bring this out. Isaiah 58 and 1. Right?
Tobacco is sacred.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58,
Tobacco is sacred.
This
Pardon?
is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Cry aloud. What do we got to do? Cry aloud. Spare not.
I'm sorry, we're not sparing nobody's feelings up here, because this is real love. Love is keeping the commandments, thus saith the Lord. And we want you to return to your heritage, sister, to your nationality, to keep the commandments.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
What did the Lord say?
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
We're going to lift up our voice like a trumpet, man. That's madness, man.
And shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
And we're going to come out here and show our people their transgressions in the house of Jacob and their sins, man. Right? And we're going to show you, right, by you holding hand in hand with the so-called white man that has got you all jacked up, man. Right? Thus saith the Lord, man. Right? Give me the book of Sirach, man. Right? Chapter 12, inside of verse 6, man. Right? I'm going to listen to you the moment you throw that cigarette away.
You know what?
If you're not going to throw the cigarette away, we ain't going to listen to you. All praise to the Most High. Step on that, sister. Now, what do you got to say? See, I'm smiling now, right? I don't shake your hand on that, right? You see what I'm saying? Now, would you like to learn more? What are your questions?
I don't have no questions. Tobacco is sacred to my people. So we have different things. Shit must be sacred to you, but tobacco is sacred to my people. So why are you going to put me down for something that's sacred?
Give me 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Read through 17. I'm going to answer that question for you. Right? And the Most High appreciates what you just did, sister. That's a mighty thing what you just did. That's the first step to operating and coming back to your heritage and your nationality, whether you know it or not. And I'm going to show you. Right?
I will always be what the fuck I am.
Well, the Most High says that you're an Israelite, but hey, the Spirit will bear witness, so we'll see. Are you a natural, you know what I'm saying, from the tribe of Gad, or are you a $5 Indian?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Don't you know, sister, that you are the temple of the Most High God? If you don't know, then you might be a $5 Indian. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God.
If any man what?
If any man defile the temple of God.
And And the temple is your body, right? So you see defiling right now, right in front of my face. That's madness, man. The freaks come out at night, man.
God, if any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Him shall what?
Him shall God destroy.
What's gonna happen if these sisters don't separate from the so-called white man?
Him shall God destroy.
We can't wait for the nasty, stinking, smelly so-called white man to be destroyed, man, in the Lord's kingdom, man. We can't wait, you know what I'm saying, for even these 2/3 of Israelites who don't want to return to their heritage and nationality to be destroyed, man. Give me the book of Zechariah, man, chapter 13, verse 8, man. Right? Give me the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, and start at verse 14, man. Right? Give me the book of Nahum, chapter 3, and start at verse 1, man. Right? This is madness, man. Our people are blinded, man. But I'm left to believe she ain't no damn Israelite, man. Right? You ain't no damn Israelite, man. You just want to come over here and cleave to the men of the Lord, man. Because real deep down inside, she loves so-called Israelites, man. She don't like you so-called white man. Right? Read.
That's the book of Zechariah, chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Freed up out of Egypt, man. Hey, the same thing is going to happen over here, man, in the United Snakes of America, man, right? And in all 4 corners of the earth. 2/3 of our people got to go, man, for that same wicked spirit wanting to hold hand in hand with the so-called white man, man.
But the third shall be left therein.
Right, but the what?
But the third shall be left therein.
Go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined.
And that's why us as men of the Lord, we coming out here on the highways and hedges, man, and doing the works of the Most High God, man. Because Lord willing, we're going to be part of that number. Now, we're not going to make ourselves part of that number, right? But Lord willing, we're going to do this work, man, and make our calling and our election sure, man. Thus said the Lord, man. Right? Bring this up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
I'm a what?
I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
The Most High is stretching his hand upon these Edomites, man. Thus said the Lord. Hey, they're scared right now, man. They don't know exactly what to do at all, man. Right? They don't know if they should lock Donald Trump up, right? They don't know if they should come up with some type of hoax to try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't here. Hey, we're not going to spread the news, man, right? We're just going to wait and see what's going to happen, man. Hey, they walking around here, walking by the men of the Lord, have no clue of what's going on, man. Hey, their kingdom is coming to an end because the Most High is stretching his hand upon this wicked place. Read.
And will cut off man and beast from it. And will cut off man and beast from it.
Right, it ain't nothing but brute beasts, man. Right? Nothing but hairy-ass beasts, right, that are being cut off from the Most High. Read.
And I will make it desolate.
And I will what?
And I will make it desolate.
What's going to happen to America?
And I will make it desolate.
To so-called Africa?
And I will make it desolate.
To Ching Chong China?
And I will make it desolate.
The Most High is going to make all these places desolate, man. Thus said the Lord, man, so that he can sit there and return the real men of the Lord and put them back in their rightful place, man, right, which is in Jerusalem, man, right, which is why that we are celebrating the death and destruction of our enemies, man, right, which is why the Most High sent his son Christ to be that lamb of the slaughter, man, to be that lamb for the Passover, man, so that we have another chance, man, in this world, man. Read.
Right.
And I will make it desolate from Timon, and they of Dedan shall fall.
Jump to verse 17.
Verse 17. And I will execute great vengeance.
What does the Lord say?
And I will execute great vengeance.
The Lord is going to execute great vengeance, man, right, amongst the Chinese men, right, amongst the so-called African men, these nasty, stinking Hamites, man, who eat nothing but boo-boo and drink piss, man. And the Most High is going to send vengeance, man, upon this nasty, big nose, man, right, so-called white man, right? And your days is numbered, man, right? And you better come over here, man, right now and bow down to the men of the Lord, right? They ain't got nothing but pride, man, right? We can't wait for these guys to be destroyed, man. Read.
And I will execute great vengeance upon them with various rebukes.
With what?
With various rebukes.
And understand that the rebukes that's coming upon America is going to be furious. They're not going to be nice, man. Right? The Most High is not playing. Right? Last I checked in Exodus 15:3, he said that I am a man of war. Right? And Yahweh is his name, man. Right? Not damn Yahweh. Right? Not damn Jehovah, man. Right? Not God. Hey, put some respect on the Most High's name, man. These are things we got to realize. Thus said the Lord. Bring this out, Nahum 3:1. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1, and it reads thus. Woe to the bloody city
It is all full of lies. It is all full of lies.
Most High says death and destruction to this bloody city. And this whole place is full of lies. Even over here in Detroit, man, full of lies, man, right? All they done is lie to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, right? Stripping us of our heritage and our nationality, man, right? Telling us, man, that they're going to give us 40 acres and a mule. And we ain't even got a damn acre, man, right? And yet our people want to sit there and trust this, man. Hey, the Most High said, woe to the bloody city. It's full of lies, go ahead. And robbery. And robbery. What did they rob from us? And robbery. Right. They robbed us of our heritage and our nationality, man. They robbed us of our swag, man. Right? Everything that we create. And we created a stoplight. They robbed us of that, man. Right? And they take credit for everything that we do, man. Because we are the Most High's favorite people. Read.
That's right.
Your prey departeth not.
The noise of a whip.
The noise of the what?
The noise of a whip.
And our people forgot that noise of the whip. That's the problem, right? They got that Stockholm syndrome. They don't want to come up here, man, and hear the words of life because they forgot that noise of the whip. And the Most High is going to have to remind them about that noise of the whip when we enter into Jacob's trouble, man. Right? So we got to prepare our spirits in these last days, man, and understand, man, that we got to stand firmly for the name of Yahweh. By Shema Mashiach coming like Yahushai. Let me get the book of Second Esdras, man, chapter 2, verse 47, man. Bring this out.
This is the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
Shall be what?
Shall be dashed to pieces.
Let me get the book of Psalms, chapter 137, start at verse 7, read all the way through 9. Go ahead.
Before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled.
Shall be what?
Shall be spoiled.
We can't wait till these children get dashed to pieces, man. We can't wait till little Timmy, man, right? Little Brock, man, right? Little Striker, right? And they get dashed to pieces, man. And the Most High is not dealing with a so-called white man named Striker, man.
And their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver.
And the Most High is stirring up all these other wicked nations to go against the so-called white man, right? They all got their missiles aimed right over here, man, towards America, man. So if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American living over here in America, hey, you better get yourself together, man, right? Spiritually, man. You better gather amongst your people. You better separate from these wicked enemies, man, right? And understand that, hey, America's days is numbered, man, right? Drop that, man. Bring this out, man. Bring this out.
Book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, oh Lord, the children of Edom.
And the Most High said that we got to remember our enemies, man. Right? Not forget them. And a so-called white man comes up here, talks about, oh, you got still talking about slavery, right? Oh, well, aren't we living better? Should we just move forward? No, we're not moving forward, man. And the Lord said we're going to remember what the hell y'all did, man. Go ahead.
In the day of Jerusalem, who said, rising.
Right, because they straight up destroyed Jerusalem, man, right, in 70 AD, man, right, to the point that we had to flee all the way, you know what I'm saying, to the mountains of Africa, man, right, that was already conquered by little Scipios Africanus, go ahead.
Right, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, O daughter of Babylon.
What is America?
O daughter of Babylon.
Hey, brother, you got 2 seconds to come here to word, King? Bro, I got one scripture for you, bro, it's going to take 1 second, fam. Come here, brother. 1 second, bro. All praise to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most High. What's your name, family? What's your name, fam? Todd. My name is Brother Zanron, brother. Hey, brother, have you ever heard that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people as being the Israelites? Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Where have you heard that before, if you don't mind me asking, King?
When I was in Saudi.
Okay. So what are you doing about it? What tribe would you be from? Where do you recognize yourself here on this sign right here, King? It's based on your father. Whoever your father's seed is, right, what his seed is what determines you. West Indians are operating like a king. Because it's one thing to just know that you're an Israelite, but there's actually something that is required of you, man. Right? Thus said the Lord, man. Right? And give me the book, man, of Numbers chapter 15, verse 38, man. Right? I don't want you to go nowhere because the next mighty speaker is going to get ready to come up here and edify you in ways that I can't. But let me show you a few things.
This is the mighty book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12.
No.
And now Israel.
What is this, brother?
And now Israel.
You are an Israelite, brother, from the tribe of Benjamin. Don't you forget that, right? The Most High did not call you black. You are not the color of your coat. You are not the color of your beanie, man, right? You have brown skin just like every one of us brothers up here. There's many different shades of brown. Go ahead.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now you know that you are an Israelite from the tribe of what, brother? You got to say that loud, brother. Right there. Tribe of what? Benjamin. You gotta say that loud.
You gotta say that in the mic.
That's right, brother. Right? So let's find out what the Most High God requires of you. Go ahead.
But to fear Yahweh.
Right, you gotta fear the Most High God, man. Right? He's the creator of everything, man. Right? The same way that he had you be born is the same way he can cut you down. That's something to fear, man. Go ahead.
To walk in all his ways.
Right, don't walk in the ways of America. You gotta walk in all the ways of the Most High God, man. Go ahead.
And to love him. And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments.
What does this brother gotta do?
To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
So everything that is given to us as far as dealing with these commandments, brother, is for our good. Right? We are commanded not to eat shrimp, crab, lobster, and pork. Right? We are commanded, you know what I'm saying, to wear fringes, man. That's why you see every single brother up here, man, got fringes at the borders of our garments, man. Right? That remind us to keep the commandments. And guess what, King? Right? We're commanded not to shave off our beard, brother. You see what I'm saying? And they sit there and did that to us when we got off the slave ships, man. Shaved us, you know what I'm saying, so they can call us boy, man. Right? The Most High didn't call you a boy. The Most High called you a God, man. Right? Give me Psalms 82:6, man. Right? Let me get a few more. I'm going to wrap this up, man. Right? Let me get the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Right? Give me the book of, I know you're not a reader, but let me get you anyway. Let me get the book of Sirach, man. Right? Chapter 43 and start at verse 30, man. Right? And then can you give me the book of Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Right? And I'm going to give it to the next powerful mighty speaker. Right? Let me get in the order I called it. Right? Bring it up. No, bring it up.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
What did the Lord say?
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
We got to hear the conclusion of the entire matter, right? These are the things we have to understand. There is a reason why all of us brothers are standing up here right now. There is a reason why that the Most High has gathered brothers from all over, you know what I'm saying, across the world to come together, man. Right? Let's find out. Go ahead.
Fear God.
What do we got to do?
Fear God and keep his commandments.
We're going to keep the commandments no matter what, right? We're going to keep the commandments. We don't give a damn about what the so-called white man has to say. We don't give a damn what type of laws and legislation he's going to sit there and pass to try to get the men, right, of the Lord to stop keeping the commandments. No, we're going to keep the commandments, man. Let's set the Lord, man. Bring this out.
The book of Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as he can.
What?
Exalt him as much as he can.
Right, we got to exalt the Most High Yahweh by showing us as much as we can, man. Go ahead.
For even yet will he far exceed.
Right, because understand that even though we out here doing the work, right, brothers can get up every single day, read, pray, right, you know what I'm saying, and guess what, it's still not enough. Right? You got to really think about that, man, as we approach Passover, man, right? That we are not even worthy, man, right? So the fact that we are sitting here breathing right now, right, and we're seeing the destruction of our enemies, man, understand that we got to go hard in this thing, man, right? Are you guys prepared to go into slavery or be destroyed by an international continental ballistic missile on the top of your damn forehead? Because that's what you got to get prepared for, man, right? Right? Let me get my closing one, man. Bring this out.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1, and it reads this. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
We got to gather ourselves together. We are not desired by these other nations. Hey, you got something to say? Come talk to me, man. What you got to say, man? Right?
Ask us questions, trying to learn.
All right, what do you want to learn?
I was just asking what you were saying.
What is your nationality?
Well, half Mexican, half white.
What's your father's nationality?
He's Mexican.
He's Mexican. So forgive me, right? So you would be an Israelite, right? From the tribe of Issachar, right? I don't want you to go nowhere because the next powerful man is going to be able to teach you things that I can't, right? I'm going to end it with this. Don't go nowhere.
I got to eat, bro.
Well, give me 2 seconds, man. Give me 2 seconds, all right?
All right.
Bring this up.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right, all the nations, man, have drunk with the wine of the wrath of America, right? We got to bring our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, back to who they truly are. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
All right, jump to verse 4.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Right.
Come out of her, my people.
What do we got to do as Israelites?
Come out of her, my people.
We got to come out of the ways and the systematic, you know what I'm saying, oppression. We got to come out of the systematic oppression of the mind that's been placed upon us from America, man. Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
sins.
Right, 'cause-
You don't want to be partakers of the sins of America, which is said to be destroyed. So the next brother is going to show you, right, what you need to do, right, in literally 2 minutes, right, so that you can start operating like a king that you are from the tribe of Issachar. Because he didn't call you Mexican. That just means mixed, king. All right? So with that, I'm going to give you to the next powerful and mighty speaker, and I want to end this with huge.